Right, so since arriving here in the United States in 2013, it's fair to say that I've needed my fair share of medical attention. One instance of this is I had been here 9 days and I was out on the soccer fields and I got stung by a wasp. My body reacted badly to this sting, so I had to go to hospital. So I went to hospital and then I was all good. A few weeks passed, and to this day I don't know what shocked me the most, the wasp sting or the medical bill that came through the door. Firstly, people from international countries with universal healthcare should not have to pay for healthcare here in the US. So the BBC reported that in the United Kingdom, the estimated cost of health tourism, whereby people travel to the UK on holiday to get NHS, that's national healthcare, for illness and injury, costs us between £60 million and £80 million per year. So imagine this, you as an American travel to England on holiday, and you're there for 2 weeks, and during that holiday you fall ill. So you go to the hospital where you stay in 3 nights and you get all the treatment you need and all the medication, and then you give a medication when you leave and it costs you absolutely nothing. Then I come here to the States and I'm here for my 2-week vacation and I fall ill with the same scenario, but when I leave I'm hit with like a $4,000 plus bill. Now, is that fair? I don't think so. I'm now going to talk to you about a solution to this. So, because I'm British, it's not in my nature to be cheeky or to take advantage of people or anything. So, I'm not asking for the US government to pay 100% like we do, but just 50% would be fair. So, I suggest that a medical bill should be paid 50-50 with the home government of the visitor and 50-50 with the US government. So, according to the English newspaper The Guardian, it reported that on January 2nd, 2015, a British couple are to be handed a $200,000 hospital bill after travelling to New York City for a 5-day vacation, only for the baby boy to be born 11 weeks premature. Now, I believe this 50-50 solution would be a fair solution, because although a British person would be getting medical treatment outside of the US, the UK, then wait, I've lost my train of thought. So although the British person will be getting treatment outside of the UK, then my lifelong term commitment with the NHS through taxes, it should be repaid when I need the help outside of the UK, and then the other half should be paid by the US because it's in their country that I'm ill, and when they travel to my country, I'm getting paid, they're getting their health paid for. So I think it's some sort of reasonable deal. Right then. Visualize this, all visitors can get free medical treatment when required. So I read an interesting article in the newspaper The Independent, and one thing that stood out for me was they came in their thousands lining through the night to secure one of their coveted wristbands in offering their entry into a strange parallel universe where medical care is a free basic right and not an expensive luxury. Now, this quote really got to me because healthcare shouldn't be a thing that you have to pay for. It should be a basic right that is available to everyone and not just the rich. And by allowing this change in the law, everyone should be treated the same and equally, and that would demonstrate equality. Now, changing this would also encourage people from a foreign country who come here to actually go and get medical treatment rather than just thinking, oh no, I'll be fine, and ignoring any symptoms, when in reality there could be a really serious condition that could lead to a damage in health further down the line. So I bet you're all wondering how this would work. So the US government could save money by cutting the budget of the military and putting money into providing free healthcare for visitors. Now, according to the Cato Institute, the US spends $690 billion per year on the military. Now, I'm not saying split that by half and put it into the healthcare for visitors, because I know how important a healthy budget is for the military, but maybe by taking 2 or 3 billion out of that and putting it into the healthcare would provide that solution to the healthcare for visitors. Now then, thankfully my medical bill was eventually paid by a rider, but it's for the visitors who come here on holiday that can't afford the healthcare. It's those that you need to spare a thought for, because everyone should be treated the same, and that's why the healthcare policy needs to change.